Hi friends, welcome to the Gifted Essentials Library. Today I will be doing a review for you on a short little book called You Goal Girl, The Ultimate Guide to Achieve Your Goals. Here is the book. It's very short, it's about 34 pages long, and it was written by Georgie Franks. I know Georgie, and I know that she is very involved in and invested in helping people reach their goals. This book was inspired by her daughter, Taylor, and it is very short, very sweet. It was published in 2005, and it still is relevant today. The thing that I love about this book is that it's very concise, and it also has worksheets, things to fill out, so that if somebody is new to goal setting, this would be perfect for like high school students maybe, or even junior high, or beginning professional people who really need help structuring how to set goals that you can get to in a very simple, easy, effective way to digest it and take each step you want to take, right? So there's topics in here like how to deal with your excuses, which everybody has excuses when they go after goals. And so what do you do then, right? And then there's places, like I said before, where we can fill things out. And it gives you a step-by-step way to go after your goals in a methodical strategy, I guess, right? Now, Georgie comes from the Christian perspective. Her father is a pastor. He's the one who wrote the foreword for the book, actually. And so in here also are scriptures and ways to see how the concepts in this book align with spiritual principles. So You Goal Girl is all about helping young girls reach their goals. And anybody could read it. It's really appropriate for anybody. But one of the things that I love about it is that really is simple, it's easy to follow, and it's short and sweet. It's not a 500-page book. Like I said, it's around 34 pages. Here's a whole page of affirmations of things people can begin to say in order to get to their goals in a way that's effective. So I love this book. I find it to be useful because it's short, it's simple, it's to the point. I think that it also could use some elaboration on things, and some gifted people might have extra questions or things they want to do in addition to what's in the book. And so maybe like a second book or some mentoring around goals would be useful for some gifted people. I think it's very useful for somebody just setting out and how to think about going after their goals and how to set goals. There is a place in the back to put your long-term goals. I like to write my long-term goals down, meaning 5 to 10 years, and then look at them every 6 months or every year and see if I'm on track, have things changed, how am I lining up with my goals. So there's an interesting fact about goals, and one is that if you write down what you think you're going to get to in 1 year, you probably won't get there. But if you write down what you're going to do in 2 years, and you go after the 2-year goal, when you get to 1 year, you probably won't be at your 1-year goal, but by around 18 months, you will have exceeded your 2-year goal. So there's value in thinking beyond a week or a month or even a year. There's value in looking at 2, 5, 10 years down the road. We can always change our mind. We can always amend things. But the point is that when we're setting goals and we're following our vision, especially as gifted people with lots of intensities and overexcitabilities, we want a simple structure to write it down, focus on what's going on, making sure our tactics and our steps align with what we say we want. And then, of course, to give ourselves feedback, a way to say, how am I doing toward the goal? Is it still my goal? Am I adjusting it or amending it? So it's important to have them written down so that we have that kind of structure. And in this book, you can actually write in the book and put in here what your goals are. It says here it's the ultimate guide to achieve all of your goals. Ultimate guide, maybe. I tend to think that there's always more. And so sometimes I look at titles and I say, well, it's a really good guide for a beginner. It's a really good guide for somebody learning how to do goal setting. And it's manageable. I do have some people I work with that have 2 daughters. And then what they did is they got their daughters and their friends and made like a little group and started working on setting goals. So there's all kinds of uses for these kinds of short, simple books that are like elaborate workbooks, because they help us stay focused and grounded and give us a platform to start from. So check out You Goal Girl by Georgie Franks. And I hope that this review has been helpful for you on this book. And until the next episode of the Gifted Essentials Library, keep reading. Fill your mind with great information. If there's a book that you would like me to review, please just let me know in the comments or email me, and I will be happy to do that for you. And in the meantime, be well.